Yes, today is November the 12th, 2022. Yeah? Now, as a traveler, I Zebulon, the messenger, the traveler, the light, with light feet, move around a lot. From I know myself, I leave home. I went to sing in the hotels, from my yard to Porty to Ochi. All over the island, we do cabaret show in the hotel them. Still we start record and then we start to tour the world. So from I know myself, I always moving about, moving about, moving about. Now when I was a youth growing up in Portland, I always show my people and I say, well, I am going to return to Africa. Guys, there we from. No one ever tell I that. And it's something inside the eye. No, they would have said to I say, well, Yesika, um, no, some people you talk to them and say, no, me not African, me a Jamaican. And sometimes you eventually meet some African, them see you as outsider to same way. So six of one and half dozen of the next. So you personally have to understand yourself and know what it's all about. The first time I touched the soil Africa, I went to Ghana. And when I went to Ghana, what transpired in Ghana? Beautiful place, beautiful people. But the energy I pick up say, no, my ancestors not come from Ghana. Straight up. Me never feel say my ancestors come from Ghana. So when I left Ghana and returned to Europe, I decided to do my DNA. Cause all along they always say, oh, we come from in Jamaica is just Ghana, 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 everything is Ghana. I was from Ghana, we're from Ghana, we're from. So when I went to Ghana, I know say, well, yeah, me not feel Ghana that way. They say, yes, so my ancestors, my bloodline then, travel from. I never da feel that. So I said, okay, now is the right time now to come forward and do my DNA. Europe is a good place to study and learn. Good place to study because you can focus and just get it done. Good place to study and learn lots of things. Even about your own self. Cause coming from Jamaica, a lot of people come from Jamaica, come to them place, yeah, I saw them find themselves. Because they was thinking these places is different from what it was. So when you come, you realize, wow, it's time for me to know who I am. But anyway, we are growing natty from we either we need in a Jamaica and a travel around. Them can tell you down there who know. Yeah. So when we return, I'm gonna do the DNA. And I can safely say sometimes I listen to some people. I do the DNA. And yeah, you can listen to some people and they say, oh, burn a fire upon doing DNA because them not trust it and all of this and all of that. But let me tell you something. I did my DNA. And on the same site that I did my DNA, there was a family member that from Jamaica, same way we live together. He was on it. I didn't know he was there. So when I go, I see his name there and they saying, oh, and tell me how I'm related to that person. So it couldn't be all a joke. It's real. Because it's my family, it's my blood family that me know. You understand? Right. Overstand, understand. I take a deep breath. So when I got the DNA results, which is published in the book Ancient Madonna Majestic Rise. A very good literature of know thyself literature, self-help book. Give you energy, strength, and courage to deal with your higher self, to function from your higher self, but not your lower self, you know, spiritual enlightenment. So the DNA it traced back to my DNA traced back to 8 ethnicities. Ethnic cities, yeah. And people with my DNA, most of it is in a place named Nigeria. So when you do your DNA now, it's a 66.1% is in Nigeria. Yeah. That's the most of the people with my DNA in Nigeria. Yes, West Africa. And you have it in also in North Africa, Morocco. And it's 3.4%. People with my DNA is in those areas. In Kenya as well, 9.8%. And other parts of West Africa, Ghana is not a part of it, like Senegal, Mali, Guinea-Bissau, and those places is 9.8%. Gambia is all that area is the original Mali Empire, Gambia and all those places. It was a part of the Mali Empire. So as far as I'm concerned, and me I trod through them places, me I trod through the Mali Empire. So my DNA, nothing of them area, that's the same way. Central Africa, 3.1%. My DNA in Africa is 96%. 96. Which, considering that all what that we go through as a people, that's a good grade of 96% Africa DNA. Now I don't see Jamaica in it. There is no Jamaica in my DNA to say, well, it's there. I don't see it. It's pure Africa. I'm 96% Africa. 96. So 4% left now. Europe at 3%. And London, England coming there. Right? Ashkenazi Jewish is 1.9%. So you see the mix. Yeah. Okay. All of Europe are 3.3. Yeah. So English is 1.1%. And Melanesian is 1%. So that is my 100%. It's not name, it's DNA. It's my DNA. So as far as this DNA is concerned, most of my people up in the with this DNA up in the Niger area where they have the flood the other day. And I learned from certain earlier connections. So the Igbo people, you know, that's our people, the Igbo people. We're one people, but is there as a bloodline there, you know. And there's a one spiritual thing. I born in Jamaica. And when I was born, the woman in our village, her name was Daisy Blackwood. Is my godmother, that woman. She born the 5th of September and I born the 5th of... She delivered me and I born the 5th of September. I get to learn these things. And if she delivered me, I was born at home. I learned that I was the only one of all my siblings who was born at home. I never born in a hospital. And they give her a name Daisy. And you know what? Daisies are flowers in English. And a daisy is is a Igbo name, a Daisy. Says where I'm coming from. So, in my ignorance, when I used to say, oh, I don't want name Daisy, it's English, I kind of learn better now, say, you're free to call me a Daisy, Daisy, because it is what it is. So when you connect all the dots and when you go now and do your DNA and see you from your Igbo, all your people them up in the Niger area, most of them, but them scatter all over Africa same way because we're a traveling people. So it's all about knowing thyself, very important. So when I speak, oh, I'm this, I'm that, check your DNA, man, and see where it spring from. I'm not saying you spring from because all of my people is in Nigeria. They were all from there or born there, and they never go anywhere. It's just movements. It's just a constant exodus. People move around. You know what I'm saying? So I thought I'd share that with you. So this is a book. It's Ancient Madonna, Majestic Rise. We always inspire to uplift, and help people. God, that is what help I and I to keep going, Ancient Madonna, Majestic Rise, So me I said to the mama them, say, it's time for just step up in your queenly character. And you're the mothers of creation. You're you bring forth life. You birth children, and it's very important that you're in a good state of mind, that you're functioning on a spiritual level so you can bring in some powerful youths and strong, From distant lands to earth plane, flying my father's bugle straight to my mother's YouTube. I am connection. One island, Caribbean, carry us beyond. After some time experiencing happiness, joy, coming forth, them low vibration, ill will, positive, negative, equal balance. It was time for me to leave the islands with the help of my mother and father. It was easy for me to leave the islands, but hard for me to leave my two spring off. However, due to the circumstance that I was faced with at the time, the best option was to leave life over death. After some times, my two beautiful daughters joined me in another timeline, another island, the British Isle. My heart beat still. Back in time, back in time, back in time. I don't want to lose my mind. Say back in time, ooh, back in time. Say back in time, stop messing with my mind. Yeah, the tune said back in time. I was inspired to write this tune because I was about to go crazy in my mentality because of what a sister had done to me in Jamaica. A sister of mine, not my blood sister, another sister. Tricks and just deception and I said, wow, people can be so wicked and cold. So I just wrote that song to heal my soul, so that's what helped me through that situation. And there's enough situation if I never have this inspiration of writing to ease myself. I don't know how I would manage. A lot of historic signs plaguing my mind. I am walking on a thin line. I'm absolutely one of a kind. I'm catching big ship this time. Don't mess with my mind. back in time. Ooh, back in time. Say back in time. I don't want to lose my mind. Say back in time. Ooh, back in time. Say back in time. I don't want to lose my mind. Yeah. Woke up this morning, ooh, feeling fine. Almighty, wonder and sign. Join me on the front line, penetrating to the front line. My guide right back in time. Ooh, back in time. Back in time. I don't want to lose my mind. Say back in time. Ooh, back in time. Say back in time. Stop playing with my mind. Say back in time. So it's that me use. Cause them I try play with my mind. I mess with my mind. So me have to sing it out and put it out and chant it out. Stop messing with my mind. It's so me heal and just release that stress. So it's many ways of releasing stress, but that's what I got. So that's what I use. So we trust you get some inspiration from this. We's a humble one, you know. I don't overextend myself and I don't over, because it's very stressful to over. And you overdo things and over stress. I just take it easy, easy, easy. So this book is Ancient Madonna Majestic Rise by Zevulana. It's available on Amazon. You can get it from me as well. Not selling you anything. Them book are just some self-help book. Them help me all the time. You hear some people say the greatest book is the book of the Bible. The book where them all give us, you know. And say there's nothing outside of it. Because that is a book, same way. The book of Yesika Zevulana. And the book of John. And the book of whatever you name, the book of so and so. So you need to just open the book and see what in there. Eh? So all this is a book of I and I. I life is a book. And we're all books. And different chapters within the book. You understand? You understand? So go within. Go within. Yeah. Go in.